Sudha, who recently secured a job as a warehouse data analyst within the optometry industry. Is that correct?
Yes.
Congratulations, Sudha. I am incredibly proud of you, and I think the rest of the team can also say that we are incredibly proud of your achievement. We know that you worked super hard to achieve this goal.
Yes, special thanks to Industry Connect. It wouldn't have been, I wouldn't have that offer if I haven't joined the Industry Connect. I watched the videos, and it was like a dream for me to get into the IT as in Australia. So yeah.
Yeah, great. So I've got a few questions here that I've prepared, so we can work through these questions so you can tell people a little bit more about your journey from how you started. So can you tell us a bit about yourself and your background before you joined the Industry Connect Business Intelligence Data Analyst Job Ready program?
Yeah, sure. So my background is Bachelor of Technology. So I did engineering, but unfortunately, I was unable to work in IT industry, and that was due to my personal circumstances back in my home country. And when I moved to Australia, it was so hard. So I decided I was doing other admin jobs.
Okay, so you was an admin before. So how long have you been in Australia for before you joined the program?
It's 3 years before joining the program. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then what inspired you to pursue a career in the IT industry, especially data, going into data?
So I like maths since my childhood, and working with data involves. I was doing in my research. I was told it's more like maths, mathematics, with the dealing with the numbers. So I'm interested in the data. So
So
I
it's
thought,
always been your thing.
yes, dealing with the numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that is what kind of led to going. So did you have you, because you were obviously changing your career, going from admin, going into data, were you thinking of other industry, other roles in IT that you wanted to go into? Was data the one set on
Yeah.
stone?
So initially, I was not into the coding, so definitely not software developer. So I remember speaking with you at that time whether like I was a bit confused whether to go with the data or the test, and then I decided to I'm more interested in the data than testing. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and it's like I say to a lot of people, either coding, it's your thing, or it's in your blood, or it's not, because coding is not for everybody.
Yes. So I'm interested in IT, but not the coding things. So, of course, we need to do a little bit coding in data analysts too, but it will be far much more less than the software developer.
Yes, yes, no, totally agree with you. Were there any challenges or doubts you faced before enrolling into the program?
Yes, I have so many doubts, like whether it is the right step, will I be successful, will I get the job, how the employers will treat my internship experience, because in Australia everybody will ask for experience, and without a first job, without a job we don't get experience, and without experience we can't get a job. It's like
It's a catch 22.
Yeah. So internship helped me a lot to get that local experience. So I have seen so many videos of other successful people, the interviews and the post, the industry connect posted, and I was like, okay, there are so many people even without technical knowledge. So I have a Bachelor of Technology degree, and I have seen few examples of people who got the job who changed their career into IT without the degree as well. So I thought maybe I should just give it a try. What will I miss if I just give it a try?
That's it. You're not going to know if you're not going to
Yeah.
try.
Yes. So I
And
thought
look
maybe
at you now. Look
yeah.
at you now.
Yeah, I made the right decision.
Yes, you surely did. You surely did. It all paid off at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So you joined the program then, you started with your initial 6 week of training. So how did you come across the Industry Connect Job Ready program and what motivated you to join?
So the program was when we are actually joining the live sessions, it was like it was a lot to take, and there is so much to do at there is so much to learn for me, like to do to actually work on it, uh, to allocate some time and learn. So it's not doing full-time job and then studying in my free time. It's not I should accept it's not like not an easy one, but if we are, I may say, we may need to be consistent, patience,
Yeah.
and then the motivation I got is just my it is my dream job. So yeah, that's what motivated me.
Okay. Yeah. So, and that's the thing, and that's the great thing about the program is that it gives you, obviously, because the classes are in the evening, it still gives you that chance to do your other job during the day.
Yes.
But like you said, it's a challenge to juggle all of these balls because you've got family you need to look after, your full-time
Yeah.
job, and then the studies on top of it. So kudos to you for juggling all these balls at the same time.
Yeah, and luckily we got the recordings. Even I was unable to attend few sessions, and those recordings will are like so much help.
Yeah, like a lifesaver almost, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think that's what's the great part is that you kind of don't miss out on anything because all the
yeah,
classes gets recorded. If you've got that question for the tutor, you can post that question on Slack as well,
yeah.
to get that clarified.
Yes, Lincoln was very helpful, I must say.
He's great. All these tutors are such smart guys because they work in the industry
Yeah,
and they've got such a heart to help people grow and
yeah,
transform into this industry as well. And you can
yeah.
see it. They just have a
Yes,
passion.
they are like so. They have so much of experience, and they are like so much. They have so much knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, they've been in the industry for like a minimum of 15 or 20 years. So
Yeah,
they know what they're talking about.
yeah, even in the class when I remember I have asked a doubt to Ali, and when he explained it to me, I have to rewind it so that it's like since it's the code, to understand the code, it's like they have so much knowledge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes it just goes over your head. But like you
Yeah,
say, watch over and over, and then I get it now.
yeah. Now I am when I rewatched the recordings, I was like, yes, now I understand what did my
Now the pieces of the puzzle is falling into place now,
yeah,
actually.
so much
Oh,
knowledge.
yeah. So, can you share your overall, during your training, can you share your overall experience about the training and what aspects did you find most beneficial?
Um, beneficial, I would say, asking doubts, like the Slacks channel. We have the channel only for the group of our job participants, so we can ask, and even if we are feeling we don't feel like asking, if we are shy to ask or things like that, we can post it, so
Yeah.
we can type it and the trainer will have a look and answer our queries. That's what is that is one of the benefits. And overall and we have the hand workbooks, everything, the materials, everything is very helpful.
Yeah, it is quite a lot that they share with you as well, but it's quite what's the word that I'm looking for? It's
Even
no, I just went blank.
yeah, even some I remember Lincoln usually some certifications, they even give us some guidance uh, during the session, that we can take the external certifications or the projects we can work on, so that we can build up our resume. Yeah, everything, those are all very helpful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's quite a lot of information and resources that they share with you as well,
Yeah.
in order to, learn a lot during your training stage, during your internship stage, and even going into the job market.
Yeah, definitely. The resources are very helpful.
Yeah. All right. Um, so in what, so when it comes to skill development, in what ways did the program help you develop the skills that's necessary for your role as a warehouse data analyst?
Definitely the technical skills, SQL, Power BI. Uh, in my the role I get, those are the main skills I need, which the training helped me a lot. And then apart from that, I have the experience in health industry. So I worked before getting this job, I worked in the healthcare industry for 3 years.
Oh,
So I got those transferable skills as well. uh,
oh, you see.
yeah. So it helped, really helped me. And even I worked as a medical secretary, which gives me the customer service experience, communication.
Yes.
So I have all the transferable skills as well. So, and then even in our training, Regina helped us with the communication and English skills. And I would say, with the talents team, that how to crack the interview. All those skills helped me to get this job.
Yeah, it's helps you with your skills, building your experience, and building that soft skills as well, which is also important,
Yeah,
going into the job market and going into the job.
yeah. So it's like, my role is like, I would say, communication and then the technical both. Which helped me a lot because
Yeah.
I have developed this communication and then the technical skills. So yeah.
So when you look back at before you started the program, where was your confidence to compare to now? Where's your confidence now from a 1 to a 10?
Yeah, I would say before I may say maybe like 2 to 3, and now I may say like 8 to 10.
You should give yourself a 10.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say definitely 10. Before it's like maybe 2 or 3. It's just like a, before it's not like a confidence. It's just a goal. I just have a goal to reach, but I don't know if it's like a two-way path, and I don't know where I'm going.
Yes, yes. And that is also is that you kind of go, all right, I'm going to go into data analytics, obviously changing your career to data. I've got no idea what they do in data, but I'm going to do this course and I'm going to learn and get the experience. So
Yes,
at the end of the day, you still benefit whether you got a job now or get a job later, you still benefit because it's still, you've developed those skills and you got that
yes.
experience, in order to achieve this goal.
Yes, it's correct. Previously, while joining the course, I have seen the information pack I got from Industry Connect, the weekly training, and then I know I know that they'll teach me SQL and Power BI, but I don't know what I have to do with them. It's like,
What is this?
yeah, I don't know how to use it, or I didn't know anything, a single word about them, just the wordings. So yeah, but now I really know how to use them, and I'm able to do the reports, everything.
Yeah, and that is what, that's what people are looking for, or companies, employers, recruiters are looking for, is people that's got a solid understanding of these tools, how they work, and how they can deliver the results what a
Yeah,
company is or business is looking for.
yeah.
Yeah.
MVP Studio helped me with that because we got that local experience. Since we work on the task in individual task and then work on the co-projects, everything. So we got the understanding how the real world works.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what helps quite a lot, is
Yes,
because you need, in order to get into IT, you do need that experience.
yes, true.
Yeah. Otherwise, you might go into the job and you're going to be like, okay, so what do I do here actually?
Yeah, I feel after doing the internship, I felt like for the first job, since we don't know how to do it, it's really best to do the internship, because in a real time job, the employer may not be able to train us the way internship trained us.
Yeah,
Nobody will in a job. Everybody will be busy with their own work. They
that's
may not
right.
have time to explain us or clear our doubts, things like that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's what's a benefit about this is that you uh, become job ready so that you
Yes.
can be productive from day one
Yeah.
and don't have to bug your manager. How do you do this? How do you do this? Because you know exactly how to
Yeah.
do it.
Yes.
So going into the internship, we've started touching on that now. Can you highlight a particular project or hands-on experience from the internship that you found especially valuable in preparing you for your current role?
Yes. So the project we worked on, property analysis project, it helped me even for I must say, even to crack an interview, we need to. They'll ask. Even I was asked the similar questions, like the project I worked on, the purpose of it, like things like that. So to explain, to answer all those interview questions, we must have worked on a project.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the project, we work, as you may know, the property analysis project. So to it, I may say, we worked on different states. It's large data sets.
Mm.
So they really helped me to gain experience and to to get the job.
Oh man, when I got your message when we started last week, I was jumping of joy, yeah, because I was like, yes, Sudha, this is what we are looking for, starting the year off with a bang.
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's just like the beginning of the year, and I just got the job. It's like so exciting.
Yeah. New year, new beginnings, and a
Yeah.
new role.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
So, when it comes to the job search, when you were looking for jobs now, how did you approach your job search? Because you during your internship stage, I think you probably reached about advanced task.
Yes.
You started applying for jobs. What was your approach? How did you go about that?
So I started preparing the resume when I reached the advanced task. So when I was after reaching the advanced task, I started preparing my resume, and then I contacted Regina, and then I took guidance from Regina and then Lincoln. So once they helped me preparing the resume, cover letter, everything, and then once I'm ready with the resume and cover letter, I started looking for jobs. So and then I started applying, and I attended few interviews, and then finally I got a job. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So, how many interviews did you go through before you secured this role?
so it will be like 4 interviews.
4 interviews. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So this is the fourth one. Yeah.
Okay, so the fourth one you secured the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And can you share any specific strategies or tips that helped you secure this role?
Strategies, I would say I just learned from the mistakes I did from the previous interviews.
Previous.
I make a list of the questions they ask, and then I use the chat GPT for a sample interview questions and answers, and then I improved myself. So yeah, I even prepared for the questions from the previous interview. So a sample answers for the first interview, I was like so nervous because it's my first interview and I don't know how the
Yeah.
interview questions will be. So for the first interview, I didn't have a chance for the second interview because I was so nervous. And but I'm okay with it because I learned a lot from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of that, from maybe I was successful in the later interview. So
Yeah. And it's a lot of practice, going through these interviews, you just become more familiar with the questions like they ask and like you
yeah,
prepared for those and you just become better as well in answering those questions.
yes. So uh, Similarly, that's it. So just make the list of those questions and then use ChatGPT. And even with the general question, like the human resource questions, like behavioral questions. So I
Yes.
have prepared all those with an answer, and then
And you cracked it.
yeah,
Thanks, ChatGPT.
definitely.
That's an
I
amazing tool. I absolutely love that tool.
Yeah, it's a lovely tool. Even it customizes the answer based on our resume.
Yeah, yeah. So you also had soft skill workshops at the internship with Regina and Lou.
Yeah.
How did you find those workshops?
Yeah, they are pretty good because with the we got the resume template and even the cover letter template, and they are really helpful because we need to have a perfect resume in order to get a call for an interview.
Yeah.
So it really helped a lot.
Yeah, because there's a quite a lot of these platforms obviously have their application tracking
Yeah,
system. So in order to pass that, you have to tweak your resume according to
yes.
each job ad in order to pass that little robot.
Yes, true. I probably think if we get an interview call, like if we are going for an interview, uh, there is probably a 50% chance we may get the job because the initial screening will be like they may interview like 3 to 4 candidates at a time, and then but they may have like hundreds of applicants who applied for the role.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what the Lincoln and everybody, Regina, they told. It's like the hardest step is to get a call for an interview.
yes, yeah,
Then
that's right.
yeah, it's if we get a call, then there is a 50% chance that can secure the job.
Yeah. So how many jobs did you apply for before
Um,
you secured this job?
So for the interviews, I may say I start. I haven't counted it. Maybe I can say it's like one. The ratio will be like if I have 10 to 1 ratio. Like if we apply for
Okay.
10 jobs, we may get a call for one interview.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So you've
not like
applied quite a
yeah.
number of
Yeah.
interviews.
And then once I started getting calls, I stopped applying jobs because since I'm having interviews, it's hard to manage the full-time job and then continuing to the internship and then attending the interviews. It's getting hard. So I
Yeah.
did give a bit of time for myself to wait for the interview results, and being the Christmas New Year time, so I haven't. I applied around November time, and then I didn't
Okay.
apply it. I took a while for it. I took a break.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just to get your
yeah,
ducks in a row again so we can focus and then move forward again.
yeah. Because I was told like we need to customize the resume, like the cover letter, and then there some even for some jobs they'll have the customized questions and answers. So it will take a time. Take a time it will
Yeah.
take some time to apply those jobs. It's not like just quick apply. So I may need to effort some time in applying those jobs, so it's really hard to apply a lot of jobs. So
Yeah. And then to
yeah,
prepare as well for
yeah,
these calls that you might get because
yeah,
you definitely want to pass that first screening.
yes.
You want to pass that stage first.
Which is that's I felt like pausing the initial stage is the hardest. Like to
Yeah.
get a call for an interview. Once the
Yeah.
hiring manager is impressed by our resume, that's the most challenging part.
Yes. Yes.
And yeah,
And
and Lincoln helped me a lot from the technical perspective with the in preparing that resume.
and also with kind of your technical interview questions that you might get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly.
So now, is there anything else you would like to share with individuals who are considering a similar career path or are currently enrolled into this program? Any
So
advice or tips you would give?
the advice for the people who already enroll, I may say, be consistent, don't lose hope. You will achieve one day. Be consistent and patiently work for it. that's it for the people who already enrolled. And for the people who are confused to enroll, I may say, if you need to take the step in order to achieve your goal. So don't be afraid to take that step.
Yeah, it's kind of, you have to step out of your comfort zone
Yes, definitely.
in order to get a different result.
Yes, even I took myself, I was in a confused state for nearly an year to join. So whether it's a right step or is it the
Oh,
correct path for me? So I was like thinking before join. I've been researching like whether to join. Is this my correct path or not? So due to financial stress and then other personal
mm,
circumstances, so I need to work apart from my regular job. So I was like kind of thinking I later now I'm regretting like I have wasted an year thinking about it. I should have joined it earlier.
I just
So
should have done it.
yeah.
But that's the thing, you will know when is the right time.
Yeah.
It took you a year, but that's okay. I mean, you did your research, and when you decided to join, you were ready to do
Yes.
it and put your everything into it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story with everybody out there, especially with the people that's looking at changing their careers or people that's currently in the program. We wish you all the best in your new job, and we know that you're going to make a great success of it because you truly have the passion for data. So, looking forward to seeing lots of growth opportunities on LinkedIn.
Thank you so much, Masya. It was pleasure meeting you.
Likewise. Have a good day, Luda. Sudha. Sorry. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.